Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back once again. Yeah. Know y'all see the title, man. It's talking about the state of things. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on here for a minute and discuss some things, man. You know what I'm saying? The state, what's going on right now, man? You know what I'm saying? We see these planes keep crashing. We see now, just yesterday, wasn't it? Some plane, it was a military plane crashed in the water. It's looking to me like it's looking to me like the Most High making it where they can't even fly. Like he's knocking them planes out the air. They can't follow. They can't. It's like, like they stuff ain't working right. It made it to where, those planes got navigational systems and all that type of stuff in it, radars. It looked like every time they go up in the air, the stuff stopped working. And then the plane end up in the water, on land, crashing on land or something. Then you have the fact where didn't the ship, didn't the ship get, some kind of, it was some military ship, crashed into another one, I think. Then, it been planes just crashing. It seemed like every day planes been crashing somewhere around the world. See, the part people ain't paying attention to is not just in the United States. This happening around the world, man. It's happening in all, man, summer, everywhere. So what do y'all think it is? Think it's some kind of coincidence that the planes can't stay in the air? That it's something going on. And then the fact of the matter is, you got the military planes and helicopters too. Anything that go up in there. And it's the commercial ones. That's crazy, man. It's some real, real crazy going on. But then let's look at the fact that you see in certain fish that usually you wouldn't see on that you usually wouldn't see in the ocean. They usually be in all the way at the bottom of the ocean because don't nobody really know. They really can't tell you how deep the oceans are. They can guesstimate, but ain't nobody never went all the way to the bottom of them waters, man. It's a scientific fact that mankind only know what's in 5% of the waters on Earth. Or that's their number. It might be even lower. Might be 1%, for all we know. Or even lower than that. Like they had the black devilfish came up and they was, fish they ain't never seen before. That old fish. Them old fish got the weird face. And then they got the little the little snorkel looking thing on top of his head. That light comes out. You know what I'm saying? With his mouth wide open, would look like a piranha mouth, like his jaw wide open. Then That then, but you know what I'm saying? You still got them old flat long fish that's usually on the bottom of the ocean. They coming up too. Yeah, it makes me think that's they running from something down there. And if you know, like I know, you pretty much know what that is. If you look at the scripture, you know how in Job when the Most High was talking to Job and he said, when he was talking about Leviathan and talking about Behemoth and stuff like that, and he was telling him, "Did you frame the stars and all this and that and so forth?" Man, I really think Leviathan moving around in the water. You know, when you think of Leviathan, when you watching that movie Godzilla, yeah, that's Leviathan right there. They just put it in the movie. And then, you know, the other movie, you know, the other like King Kong stuff and other stuff, you know, just miss just just creatures that, you know what I'm saying, that they you know put in a movie. But when they talking about Leviathan, when they talking about Godzilla, same thing. Only problem is when they mention about Godzilla, wouldn't even be a tenth of the size of Leviathan. It'd be like one of Leviathan's children. I think because the way things, I believe, you know, because the scriptures say that he couldn't put Leviathan and Behemoth in the seas together because it wouldn't be big enough. That lets you know Leviathan about the size of a big continent. That's gonna be a crazy sight to see, man. But hey, you know, some people might not, I don't know. You know, they might not understand or might not, they may think that that's not really a thing, but yeah, it's a thing. It's real. Oh yeah. It's real. You look at all them old pictures and stuff, and I'm drawing different things. Sometimes they put it on them maps from the 1400s and 1200s and all that type of stuff. It show you sea creatures and stuff like that. Or you'll have different cultures of people have drawn different things, and you know, certain people say, "Oh, those mythical beasts." Nah, they ain't mythical. They real. But yeah, then you see things like but back to what I'm talking about. Seeing a lot of strange things take place. Now, some of us getting maybe kind of scared because we thinking about you know how they put all the migrants out of the United States and steadily doing it, you know what I'm saying? And they say, well, we gonna be next. 400 years up, man. We gotta leave here. Most I say he gonna gather us from the four corners of the earth and take us back to our land. I think this is just the beginning of it. You see how now they talking about how they don't want to give they don't even want you, you know, y'all black folks in the military no more. In other words, they don't want you here. I don't know what the people gonna do. The ones that sit around talking about, we from all black people from the United States and we native Indians and all this and that. Okay, well, now this is a fact that I know. Down the lineage of my family, I know uh it's a few people in my family that I know of that are native to this land. I ain't saying I'm no native Indian because I also most of the people in my family, you know what I'm saying, the descendants of them people came on them slave ships. But I know that it's people in my family, like great grandfather on this side and great grandmother on this side, they native, they indigenous to this land. I mean, the same pictures you see of, I ain't talking about the $5 ones or the fake ones. I'm talking about the real people, the black ones that were here. They was indigenous to this land, but at the same time, you know, uh, we gotta leave here, man. That's for another. I ain't gonna get into all that. But anyway, I know my people came on slave ships, just like most people here. You know, but the Most High said, when you looking at the scripture, I ain't gonna be quoting no bunch of scriptures a day and bringing, reading the scripture. I just wanted to discuss these things. What's going on? So, you can read for yourself. But he said how every man gonna go back to his own people and to their own lands. Now, if you reading the scripture, you know that's in there. What's that? Jeremiah chapter 50? Yeah. So I believe that's that time. I believe that's what's getting ready to happen, man. And it's gonna be kind of rough, a rough situation, but it gotta happen. Cause you got certain people they thinking, well, I'm gonna go out and vote. I'm gonna vote for, they went out and they voted for the Democrat, the Democrat candidate, which lost, which you probably all of it fake anyway, man. It's all staged. We all in a big movie, man, and those just characters in the play, man. That's all it is. And so the Cheeto guy won, and it don't even seem like he really is. Uh, Seems like he the vice president to me. Like Musk, the real president. You seen the thing? Now you check this out. What president sitting there in his office with this other dude doing a press conference, even though he's sitting in the chair, but the other dude doing a press conference in his office, and the dude's son told Mr. Cheeto dude, you need to shut up. You ain't the real president. What? Where they do that at, man? Because you know why? U.S. done sold the company. I always told you that the United States is not really a country. It's a company, man. And we all assets to that company. We all are like stocks and bonds in that company. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing, it's not a real country, man. Why everybody gotta go back to their own lands? But yeah, he told the president, "You ain't really the president. Shut the F up." Man, that's crazy. What kind of crazy stuff is that? But you got people like I'm told a few people. You can't vote yourself out of prophecy, man. What the Most High already, the things he causing to to take place, man, they gonna take place no matter what you do. You ain't gonna vote yourself out of prophecy. Some people think they can buy their way out of it. Hey man, no matter where you go, you can be a multi-millionaire, and then you say, "Oh, I'm finna move out of the United States and go here." When the time comes, the Most High want His judgment to fall on you. He already told you. You can be in hell. You can be in outer space. Which I don't believe in outer space. I think I ain't nobody never been out of space. You ain't left this earth and went into no outer space, went to the moon, and all that. That's all. That's all but foolishness, man. But anyway, for another talk. But no matter where you at, if like my mama always told me, if he wants you, no matter where you at, he gonna get you. You see what I'm saying? And it's time for got people talking about they FBAs and all this and that, and a lot of them voted for Trump themselves. But you ain't voting yourself out of no prophecy, man. The Most High said, "You gonna leave here, you gonna leave here." Everybody going back to their native lands, and it's a people that's gonna be wiped off this map, and it's gonna be others that go into slavery under the true people of the book. They're gonna be their slave. They're gonna sell a lot of them. Some of them they're gonna sell to the Sabaeans. Now that's up to you to figure out who those people are. To say the Sabaeans. I mean, there's a lot of conjecture, and you know what I'm saying. Person can say they this people, that people. Hey, maybe you can tell me. Do a little. I ain't really researched hard on who the Sabaeans are. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, there's a lot of people. All these people that were our enemies. That's where they going. But it's still some that there's one people, and you know who they are. They gonna be totally destroyed because the Most High said it. He wiping them off the map. They ain't gonna exist no more. But wanna be wicked, go ahead. Not only, and then this is the thing. Not only you don't want us to be in the military, you don't want our children to go to school. You don't want us to even have a job. You want us to just, it seems like in their mind, they really want us to go out in the cotton fields or something. They ran they ran all the immigrants off because in their mind, I guess they say they want us to go out there and pick some strawberries and grapes or whatever. They really thinking these people crazy. I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna do that. And most of us ain't. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he emboldening all of these MAGA people, other people like that. These are hate groups to go out and say, hey, we want to mess with us some black people. We want to mess with them niggers. We gonna protest wherever they at and hang up our flags and play games and we gonna scare them and all this and that. But see, the problem is most of us ain't going for that either. You know, I know they wear those masks and cover their face up because a lot of them police anyway. A lot of them be police undercover. You know what I'm saying? They ain't in their uniform. You know what I'm saying? Why, out of all the hate groups, supposedly in the United States, y'all always protect them? They always protect them. Now I heard, you know, you got thousands of them that's part of that stuff now around the United States. Only problem is y'all numbers ain't big enough. Cause what? Think about this. If you got if you got 1,000 people in each state that's part of this, we're gonna make America great again. It's all about the white man. And you got 1,000 of y'all gonna just go around doing stuff to people and ain't nothing gonna happen. Like everybody else ain't got no heat. Like everybody, and see, the problem is they gonna have to deal. If you start going around messing with black people, you're gonna have to deal with us and certain other people. Because see, the problem is you got now, even if this wasn't the case, you know, they'll get handled by just the black folks. See, what they doing is rushing their slavery and they demise by keep playing with us. Cause see, the line begin to roar now. The lion been beginning to stick his head up. See, we were docile at one time. Man, we marched. That don't do anything. Like my dad and them telling me, you know, my kin folks and all them, they ain't never march. They ain't believe in marching. They'll do. They ain't just stop spending their money with you and make you get right. It's only see this is the thing. We finally realize, I hope most of us finally realize it's only two things that dumb people respect. Number one is that almighty dollar. Yeah. They only respect that and violence. That's the only two things they respect. But personally, when you at war with somebody, you can't go to war with somebody unless you got money and you ready to get violent. It take money to do everything. You can't go to war like like Pimp C say. How you gonna go to war when you ain't got no cheese? See what I'm talking about? It take money to buy ammunition. It take money to buy your weapons of war, and it take money to even feed your troops. You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing without money. So you cut off a person money, yay. That's how you get their attention. Or you just go around and turn into Nat Turner. Now I'm not advising that, but the thing is, they hastening their own demise. This country has been in decline for years, years and years and years. The country, this company has been owing money to the whole world, to a lot of big other name countries. They owe money, so they own pretty much everything here. So eventually, a company steady borrowing money from other, you know, loan holders and stuff like that. Eventually, you got to come and you got to pay, or some things gonna get repossessed. That's the same thing with this place we live in. The people that gave them the loans, that steady were giving them money. Okay, they coming to collect. You know the United States has no allies now, right? Who are their only ally? Great Britain? What they gonna do? If everybody, all these places, they starting they starting problems with the Cheeto man, all them, and you know the Cheeto man, the orange dude. Okay, all these people he's starting problems with, and they get tired and they say, all right, we're gonna show you. And then, like the scripture say how they got all the arrows pointed at him at Babylon, and he say, shoot. So all these different people attack Babylon and wipe it off the map. Wouldn't you think that the Most High gonna get his people out of here before that happen? So we getting pushed out. That's why they hatred so bad for us now. They don't want us here no more. Regardless of what these FBA people say and these raccoons who kiss their butt, they do not want you African American or foundational Black Americans or Black people or Israelite, whatever you want to call yourself, or Native, indigenous people or whatever. They don't want you here no more. They don't want you here no more, man. Place in decline. Company has been sold, and now they got to fire somebody. They're going to have to fire some people. The company went out of business, baby. When a company go out of business, you got to go. You got to find somewhere else you got to seek employment somewhere else. Can't stay at that company. It's out of business. Company going out of business, baby. And that's all this place is. It's a company that's going out of business. Now you got to seek employment somewhere else. They don't want to teach. They don't even want you to learn any kind of history dealing with Black history. Anything about Black history, they don't want you to know about it. And I'm gonna be honest, it don't even look like, shoot, we're gonna be here long enough for the children to go to school for some years, and you got some little children. I can just about tell you they ain't graduating from school here. Out of you black, ain't nobody. I can't see us. I can't see this place lasting another 3 years. I'm gonna just be honest. Hey, may last another 10. I don't know. But things going too fast. Things moving too fast, man. That judgment going out like crazy. And the orange dude passing bills like crazy. They just saying, oh, they don't care what they say now. But yeah, all I can say, get you might as well get ready to get the packing, man, cause things ain't looking good for us being here much longer, man. It's it's looking bad, man. And it's getting worse and worse every day. But yeah, I ain't come on here, man, to try to talk your head off. But I just wanted to discuss that, talk about a state of things and how things going right now for us in the United States corporation. Yep. But my advice to you is my might as well get your mind off of retiring here. Might as well get your mind prepared to live somewhere outside of the United States, man. I'm serious. Yep. Might as well get prepared for it, man. And the most of all, get yourself, make sure you right with the most high, man. Make sure you right with the most high. I think, man, it's called for it's calls for people to start fasting and being in real deep meditation and prayer right now, man. Pray for your people, man. And those people that want to be raccoons and always, you ever notice how some people, man, they always got something bad to say about their own people, man. They always do that. They ain't got nothing to say bad about the mother nations, but they always got something to say bad about their own people. Man, I put in my mind, I'm separating myself from them type of people, man. I don't care if they call themselves Israelite or Holland Quam, Yasharal, all this and that, man. Separate myself from them type of people, man. Separate myself from them type of people. I don't want to even be around them no more, man. Cause hey, it's getting crazy, man. Them the same type of people when we was in slavery and people trying to escape. They the main one run back and, well, master, they trying talking about escaping tonight. Raccoons, Uncle Toms, bootlickers. You know what I'm talking about? All that. Uncle Ruckus. There's a lot of Uncle Ruckuses that wear fringes too. Just pay attention to them. Pay attention to how they talk, man. They always got something. They always got something to say about their own people, but won't talk about the people that's trying to kill them, the people that's trying to put them in prison, the people that's steadily doing things to try to destroy us, they never have nothing negative to say toward them, but they always got something to say bad about their own people. I don't care if that person, even if they're, I don't necessarily follow entertainers because, I mean, I don't have time for, I have other things to do. But like they did with Kendrick Lamar, they always got somebody up. Hey, man, the man gave a good message and ain't nobody else did it. That's an entertainer really just doing it like that. Whether I agree with him or not. But they don't like it because you know why they don't like them? Because they don't like their own people. You got to watch people like that, man. And if you hear it and don't like what I say, hey, that's your business. But I don't really fool with, I don't like raccoons, man. I'm from Mississippi, man. We don't do that. We don't deal with raccoons, man. We don't deal with Uncle Ruckuses, man. We don't want no parts of you. Nope. Sure don't, buddy. Go over there where your people at. The ones you always, they fight against us and you doing it too. You on their team. That's the way I look at you. Like I said, though, time is now. Playtime done, man. Man, seek the Most High with all your might, man. Seek the Most High with all your might because, man, it's getting real. It's been real, but it's getting realer. Yes, sir. Until next time. Oh yeah, be on the lookout. I think I'm drop that Tales from the Sip episode tomorrow. But till next time, y'all have a good day. May the Most High keep you and bless you. And Kwam Yasharala. Peace out.